Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Beef Time Podcast. I'm Owen Reyes, your host. This is my co-host, Michael Giganti.
How's it going, guys? Honored to be here. Excited to see how this goes and get it rolling.
Awesome. So, a little bit about Beef Time. We're just two dudes that grew up playing sports, and we love talking about sports, and we want to bring our passion to you guys by debating and talking about what's going on in the sports world. Jiggy, let's talk about a little bit about what you grew up through sports. What did you do?
Yeah, so I've obviously played soccer my entire life, right? I played a little basketball, baseball growing up, but overall I was the kid that woke up in the morning and at 6 a.m. I was up on a school day watching SportsCenter because that's what I wanted to do. Why I was up at 6 a.m., no clue. I do that now? Not at all. But that's how I was growing up. So sports has just kind of been something that I've always been around and want to always be around, I guess. And I don't know if that's same for you, Beef, but that's how it is for me.
Do you think you can see yourself as a sports broadcaster one day?
No.
No?
I wish.
Is that because of your vocal stuttering or no? He has a stutter, by the way.
I do have a stutter. Thank you. Thanks. Let's acknowledge that a bit. I don't want to acknowledge that.
You know what we should do? We should start a stutter count on the podcast. See how many times you stutter within a video.
I don't know how many that would be, honestly. Like,
what about like over under? What do you think the over under would be?
Like stuttering?
Yeah. I was thinking 30, but I might lower it.
See, I don't know.
Because you talk about sports, you don't stutter that much.
No, and like when we get flowing, we're just talking, I'm great. When I have to think about things and like try to work through like what I'm trying to say in different words, then we start to struggle a bit. Yeah. But like when we're just flowing, I'm not stuttering much.
All right. Fan base. Favorite fan base.
Like favorite Cleveland fan base or just in general?
I mean, you're from Cleveland, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm from not technically the Cleveland area, but obviously like grew up always a Cleveland sports fan. So I would say, I think Guards fans are awesome.
I would agree.
I think that environment is pretty sick. Like I've worked in the last 2 summers. I've seen it a lot through game days. I think that's probably the best Cleveland sports fan. The Browns suck.
We'll get into the Browns.
Look, there's crazy Browns fans, but I don't want to be around the Browns fans all the time. Like they kind of make me mad half the time.
We'll get into the Browns fans here in a little bit. But me and Michael, we're both from the Cleveland area, and we grew up big Cleveland fans. Whether it's the Browns, Cavs, Guardians, big Buckeye fans as well. But I also grew up playing sports. I played baseball, basketball, soccer, collegiately. Same with Michael here. So we've been around it all, and honestly, it's been great to watch sports growing up, seeing how everything develops and stuff like that. But I mean, we love talking about sports. We do it on a daily basis, so now we just want to bring it to you guys.
Do you think amount of arguments and just things we talk about in this household, just random sports stuff, is kind of crazy. So I think kind of seeing what we can do with podcasts and just kind of recording that type of stuff, like. Let's see where it goes, because we talk about this stuff on a daily basis all the time. So
so we're excited. If you're wondering why there's a ton of Pats gear, shout out our producer Michael Kane. He's a big Pats guy. He's from the area, and his Pats.
And they got a big game this week. Big game this weekend
against.
Oh, it's bad ball knowledge.
The Houston Texans.
Yep, Texans.
I mean, come on, dude. We just watched the game. We just watched it.
Relax.
What are your thoughts on that game, by the way, now that we're on that topic?
Oh, God. Here's my thing. Like, I think the Pats should win, right? If you're looking on paper, obviously the higher seed, right? They should win. But, like...
I think it's going to be a battle of which quarterback fumbles the ball more. I mean...
That's not a bad take, honestly.
You look at them in the wild card round, they're just throwing it around like it's free money here. It was unbelievable. CJ Stroud fumbling 5 times.
And then still winning that game by
24.
Unreal.
Yeah.
Like, I like, here's the thing. Like, the Texans defense is so good. Texans defense is dominant. And CJ Stroud, I think, is a good quarterback, but.
He's a Buckeye. He's our guy.
Buckeye, OH.
He's our guy.
Love that, right?
The Bucks, yeah.
But he was awful. Awful. He made some good throws, don't get me wrong. But, man, he struggled in some parts of that game. And I don't know, like, what's happened. I don't know, like, what's going to happen in that game.
Yeah.
I'm excited to watch it, though. I'm excited. I think I will go Pats. I think it actually the one like playoffs thing, like the playoff bracket we did. I think I took the Pats,
Mhm.
but I don't know. It'll be a good game. I don't know. What about you? Who do you think is gonna win that game?
I don't know because I've been thinking probably I'd go with the Texans. I just think Drake May, as some people call him. I just don't think he has the experience. I mean, I think it's gonna be a close game, but I think the Texans defense is gonna catch up to him. Um, I mean, the Chargers, they have a good defense, but definitely not as good as the Texans, and he struggled a bit against the Chargers as well. So,
Yeah, definitely
we'll have
did.
to see. Let's get in a little bit about us.
Okay.
You know, we could save the sports talks for later, but let's get in a little bit about us here. So, so obviously we both play college soccer.
Mm-hmm.
So where did soccer start for you?
So I grew up, been around it my entire life. My dad played soccer. My dad was a collegiate athlete, played at Walsh in the early 1990s. So that was always my background, right? So he played it, he coached it, and with me, I have a younger brother as well, right? So both me and him have played it our entire lives. My brother's playing at Walsh now as well. My dad's following my dad's footsteps a bit, right? But again, soccer's been something that I grew up probably right as I was born, probably touching a soccer ball, kicking it, and I've been playing since I was 3 years old. So for me, that's been the only thing I've done for pretty much my entire life. Again, that's just it's crazy we're done now. I mean,
Yeah,
that's the weird thing.
You've been done for like 4 years, haven't you?
Wow, that is absurd.
Well,
I am just
the
a bit
stats
upset.
don't lie. We can pull up the stats. I mean, if we want, but I don't want to shame you as you're my co-host. Like, I appreciate that you're here and doing this.
Funny. We went there. Okay, so we're gonna just skip past that because there's just words to be said that aren't going to be said. So, what about you?
Yeah, I played soccer my whole life too. My dad played soccer collegiately at Cleveland State. He coached me when I was growing up as a kid too, and then played in high school, played at the club level, and now obviously we got to share the field sometimes. I think only once, maybe. Who knows?
Well, there was one game this year that the four of us did all start. The four of us, as I mean the guys in the house.
How many minutes do you think you had in your collegiate career?
Overall?
Or no, let's just go this past season. How many minutes?
I think it was like 200.
200?
I think it was right around.
Well, we have a number. 197.
Look at that. I was right in the top.
At least you know yourself.
I mean, 200. That's pretty bad. I kind of.
All right. What do you think my minutes were this season?
I'd say maybe like 900, 950.
900? Who the hell do you think I am?
All right, then what was it then, buddy?
I don't know. What are we looking at here, boys? Looking at little over 1,000.
1,036. What's the number? Right?
Second on the no.
We are.
Oh no.
This is just.
Abolishment. What is that? 7, 8, 7,
6, 7.
Okay. Sorry. We'll move on from that. Since you just ruined it. Okay. Another thing we love, our favorite time of the year, is coming up here in about a month and a half. I mean, the tournaments are going to start in about a month.
March Madness action. That we're getting there.
Yeah.
And my sounds aren't the greatest there, but March Madness is a great time to be alive.
Yeah, I mean, we start diving into college basketball more once the NFL season's over, but I mean, we watch the Buckeyes a little bit.
The Buckeyes make me mad. Like
talk about the most inconsistent team when it comes to the Big Ten.
It is unbelievable sometimes. It's like, hey, we competed with
Nebraska, yeah.
Oh, I was right.
Nebraska.
I can trust myself for that. Nebraska. We competed with Nebraska, right?
I would agree, yeah. And Illinois. Both ranked teams. But then you go and lose to Washington on the road. I mean, difficult. You go to the West Coast, but you can't lose to Washington.
Look, you wouldn't beat Oregon. Oregon's not a great. They've been bad this year, but again, on the road, West Coast, right?
Yeah.
You go to Washington, same thing, same exact thing. Who was worse than Oregon? I believe.
I think so as well. Yeah. I mean, have you had a look at Oregon's center?
I have not.
I'll tell you what. He looks like he's about 50 years old, and he started the game from like 2 of 15 from the field.
I don't remember what he looked like, but I'm going to assume he's going to remind me of someone like Jay Huff.
Jay Huff. Talk about a guy that knows how to get to the rim.
He is the king of the reverse dunk.
Does he have a dunk package? Does he have a better dunk package than everyone
dude,
in the NBA?
When we watched that game at That Little Buddies, I mean, we're looking at that guy going, I mean, he had like 10 straight points, 10, 15 straight points. And I'm like, can this dude stop? Like, the Pacers suck. They are so bad. And yet this dude is balling. And I'm watching the Cavs play, like, we have no Donovan Mitchell that night. And I'm like, all right, well, this game will be tough because no Mitchell, the rest of the Cavs love him, but I never know what to expect, right?
I mean, Mr. Huff single-handedly almost beat the Cleveland Cavaliers.
I mean, it was 2 dunks, 2 threes, and I'm like, we could guard him, but let's just not because that makes total sense to not guard the guy.
You know who he kind of looked like out there? Vintage Vince Carter with that dunk package that he got.
So we just compared Jay Hoff to Vince Carter. I mean,
I'd like to put it out there. I'd like to put it out there.
Right.
I mean, let's cut the BS about Jay Huff. All right, he doesn't deserve the time of day that we're talking about him. He's some random Indiana Pacers guy.
Right.
All right, let's talk about. We're both Cleveland boys. Let's talk about Cleveland sports a little bit. All right, let's start with the Browns. All right, thoughts on this past season?
You know, the Browns hurt us a lot this year. They sucked per usual, right?
Yeah. How many wins did you have?
I think I was in the 6 to 8 range. Well, again, you can disagree with me, but I think that's where I was around.
I think your words were almost 10.
No.
I thought they were almost 10.
That was Ethan Corsi, our old roommate. Who again? I didn't
10 wins. What do we end with? 5, 4,
4 and 13.
4 and 13.
So like, here's the thing.
Like, to it.
I think what Corsi said. He said, I think the Browns will have 10 wins, right? I said, I can see it, but also I can see it going the complete other way. So I was more in the middle of, it could be decent,
yeah,
but I'm not confident with that, but I think mediocre, I was about 6 to 8, like I think we should be around there. And if I look back at the games we played this year, I'd still consistently say, like, week 1 should have been a win.
Oh, absolutely, against the Bengals?
Yeah.
You can't miss the kick. But I will say he bounced back the rest of the year, and he had a great year.
He was brilliant the rest of the year.
Shout out Mr. Andre Schmidt, who we actually have a pretty close connection to.
That we do,
kind of, sort of.
I mean,
right? Friends, girlfriend,
church member, yeah,
something like that.
Yeah. Around that.
So we basically know Andre Schmidt. We know Andre Schmidt personally, basically.
Look, if you connect some things, like
know who we also know, the special teams coordinator.
Oh, yes.
Mr. Raymond Bubba Ventrone. Yeah. Mr. Ventrone, who we met in a restaurant randomly.
That was a very
great guy. I mean, we work for the Browns, so like he came up to our table and asked what we do. We told him. We asked him what he did. He said he's the special teams coordinator. And we thought he was going to get fired the next day. Has he gotten fired yet?
Technically, well, I don't know technically because they're under contract still, but with the Browns looking for a new head coach, like it's probably on the new head coach to bring in his own staff.
I don't know. So he coaches the best player on the Browns.
Bojorquez.
He's our best player.
He's been that way for 3 years.
I mean, they should sign him to probably a 5-year, $200 million contract.
I wonder what his contract is nowadays. Corey Bojorquez.
Can we get Corey Bojorquez?
Yeah, can we get a look at what Corey Bojorquez's contract is? So yeah, I mean between Bojorquez, I mean the rest
2-year, $4 million. Yeah, we got to get that man at least at $100 million.
Wait,
at least $100 million.
Wait, he's a free agent.
Oh, we got to sign him.
Oh no! Oh, our best player's gone. So
besides signing Deshaun Watson to another 5 years, he needs to be our guy.
Why do we mention Deshaun Watson?
I'm telling you, he's sneaking up. He's gonna be in.
We're saying Watson.
He's gonna be in the contention next season.
Gosh, help me, man.
I mean,
look, I
look at him. He's on a 5-year, $230 million contract, fully guaranteed for riding the bench and re-tearing his Achilles on vacation. I mean, no one is better than him at doing that.
I mean, he tore his Achilles twice. It's kind of impressive. I mean, how do you tear your Achilles twice within a span of, I think it was like 4 months? Like, that's hard to do.
Yeah.
But again, I think he's going to be on the roster next year. I think it's going to be...
right hand, I should have turned off my notifications.
That's all right. It's the first one. We're still getting through the ins and outs of everything.
Yeah, we're learning.
But I will say, I from everything I've read, who knows if I'm right or not, I do think that the Browns quarterback situation is going to look a lot like it's going to be Shadur, Watson, and either a veteran or another guy they pick. I would hope that Dylan Gabriel's off the roster. But that's my little two sides about or insight, not two sides, little insight about whole situation. But who knows? I have no more than anyone else, to be honest. So
you act like you're the GM of the Browns sometimes.
I try to be.
Besides that, don't try to be.
If you take
stay your role, let's be those guys that sit on the couch watching.
I mean, honestly, like I should be the GM of a college football team. I really should be at this point.
Okay,
we don't even get into that, but like I'm just saying, like.
All right, so let's talk about like our love for Cleveland. So why do we love the city? I mean, we're both from Cleveland, so I guess we kind of homegrown and kind of born into loving Cleveland sports. I mean, the Guardians, they always provide us good Octobers for at least one round. And then the Cavs, I mean, you don't know what you're going to get out of them nowadays. I don't think we're winning a championship without LeBron.
I don't know if we're making.
So maybe LeBron needs to become our head coach. Maybe LeBron is the answer.
Is that the answer?
We've gone nowhere without LeBron.
You're not wrong. We have gone literally nowhere. We've almost went backwards.
I mean, no shot at Naquan Tomlin, but I don't think he's going to win us a championship with him on our roster.
Can I ask another question?
Yeah, sure.
Do you think we should have not traded for Donovan Mitchell?
No, we need a superstar.
But do you not think that a combination of Lauri Markkanen, Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, and then role players all around that would have been better than what we have now, could have been more successful than where we've been at?
No.
No?
No, not at all. You need a superstar. Yeah. And honestly, I don't even know if Donnie's going to get done.
I don't know either.
But on the other hand, it's 2026 now. 10-year anniversary of the greatest year in Cleveland sports.
Oh, man. What a year that was.
We blew a 3-1 lead in the World Series. Not great. But, I mean, we won an NBA championship. Did the Browns go 0-16 that year, though?
Was that the 0-16 or was it the 1-15?
I think we went 0-16 that year.
And then it was, because 27... Wait.
I think we went 0-16. Can we get confirmation on that?
No, it was
we went 1-15 that year.
So what was that? I'm trying to think when Miles was Miles drafted. No, because Miles was drafted in 2017, and then Baker and Denzel were 2018. Yeah, because the next year we went 0-16. Yeah, the next year we went 0-16, and then we. Whoa! See,
one stutter. Put it on the board, folks. There's a stutter.
The fact that we go 20 minutes without a stutter, like I'm kind of impressed.
Yeah, it's a little bit impressive.
I didn't think that would.
Now he's gonna stutter every single time.
100%. Once one happens and I start thinking about it, we're cooked.
Yeah,
but okay. But back to 2015 a bit.
But then, like, the Cavs come back from a 3-1 deficit, right? But then the Guardians, they blow a 3-1 lead. I mean, does that offset each other? Like, do we actually not win an NBA championship? Like, it's the greatest run in NBA history.
I will say about the guards, like, the rain delay doesn't happen. We win the World Series.
Where were you? Where were you during that?
For both of those games, I was in my neighbor's garage. He had like a projector screen like in his garage.
Yeah.
And we would just go over there and watch the games. And that was always the go-to.
You know what other sports team we're forgetting about that year? The Lake Erie Monsters. They won. Their championship. Yeah, I mean, no one knows about them. No one probably watches minor league pro for the NHL, but Lake Erie Monsters, they won their
I can't even say that I had that much. I don't know if I ever really paid attention to hockey. Like maybe a little bit when I was growing up.
Yeah.
I would see SportsCenter every day, but I
would agree.
Didn't pay much attention to it.
I would agree.
Really at all. So yeah, but 2016 was one heck of a year.
Yeah.
And I can think back to where I was, what I was doing for that Cavs championship, and the reaction after it, like all the time.
Yeah.
So, it's historic to say the very least.
I mean, 10 years. I mean, we got to celebrate it. We might have to go out for a beer.
I can't believe that's 10 years ago.
I know, 10 years. We haven't done anything since.
I don't know. It's Cleveland sports. It sucks.
I don't know. I hope the Browns win a Super Bowl in our lifetime. But I mean, today is another phenomenal day in sports. The PGA Tour has started back up again over in Hawaii. We're back. I mean, who's winning the Masters this year? That's That's the question. Who's winning the Masters?
We have to
Because
experience.
I'll tell you who's winning the Masters.
We get to experience the Masters last year.
We did get to go to the Masters, by the way.
Great time.
Great
Unbelievable
time.
experience. Lots of early mornings.
Yeah.
Long days. But
I'll tell you what,
well
those guys
worth it.
know how to cut grass. I mean,
oh yeah, you see
Professionals at it.
the mowers moving.
we can count
in the
that as
morning.
two stutters
Was
there.
that a stutter though? Like,
I don't know.
whatever. I'm not arguing it. You see the mowers moving in the morning at 5:30.
Something like that.
I mean,
Maybe even earlier.
it might have been. Like this first couple days we were there really early.
Yeah.
Who do I think is going to win the Masters this year? Does Rory go back to back?
No chance. Rory will never sniff another green jacket. No chance.
He
He got his Grand Slam. He's done. He should probably retire. I don't think he's gonna win another tournament. So I'll tell you who. Brooksy. He's back.
I think he's back and ready.
He's back
to go.
on the tour, and he's back. It's time for him to get his green jacket. He's got 5 majors, all right, but he's yet to win the big one. Some would say, in the green jacket.
Yeah.
I mean, he's due. He's played well. I actually just rewatched 2019
Did you?
Masters, and look at the guy. He played well, but
I'm trying to think who I want to go. I'm a shot in the dark. He had a good tournament last year. Actually, had a pretty good last round, and then kind of fell apart the last 5 or 6 holes. Bryson.
he's due.
It could
He
be
is
Bryson.
due. Yeah,
No, he's gained the popularity
yeah.
vote over the last few years with kind of the YouTube stuff and taking that by storm a bit. But
Interesting. I'm pretty sure Bryson might stay on the Live Tour,
I saw
which doesn't make sense because LIV stands for 54 holes, and now they've expanded to 72. So I'm not sure if they're going to change their Roman numerals again
I don't know.
and come up with another weird name.
To be honest,
But
I don't know if Liv makes it past next year.
Liv's dead.
Because all those guys' contract that signed is up next year. And
Yeah, well, they did just sign Dustin Johnson to another 5-year extension,
they really
but DJ's washed. Not gonna lie. So
sad times. Yeah, no, we'll see what happens next year when because a lot of those guys are done with their contract next year. So we'll see if they go back to the PGA, if they kind of, figure their ways out or not.
Yeah,
I don't really know. I don't know.
All right, let's get a little bit how we met here.
Yeah.
All right, so me and Michael, we're both seniors here in college.
Yep.
We actually didn't talk freshman year that much.
No, really.
We were on the same soccer team, but we didn't talk that much.
We knew of each other. We were friends because of soccer, and
Yeah.
again, you meet guys in the team, you're gonna be around them, but we weren't all that close, really, at all.
Yeah.
Wasn't until really sophomore year when we lived in Sailor together that.
Well, it was like towards the end of freshman year, and we started talking a little more because we're trying to figure out.
We were talking, but I wouldn't even say I was still that close with you, even at that point. Like I was
Yeah.
closer with Ben. I'd even say maybe a little more Mike at that point than I was even with you.
That's true.
Which I'd say, from going from freshman year, sophomore year to when we became actual friends, like it was interesting. It was interesting.
Yeah.
I think we'd take back to relationships and just people you knew freshman year to how you know them now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
It's different.
Yeah,
It's
true.
real different.
Okay. First time you saw me, what did you think? Did you hear about me prior? Let's go with that. Before you stepped on campus, did you hear me prior?
No, I didn't. Now, have I watched the Ohio Sports Net video before? Of course I have. Did I know that was you? No.
It's brilliant.
But I always thought that was funny thinking back on it. It was like,
Yeah.
I was like, oh wait, I played with this kid now. I'm like, what the heck? I honestly don't remember my first impression because I remember the week after preseason and you got COVID.
I did get COVID. Yeah,
And so,
I missed the entire first week of classes.
Yeah, because I remember I went in
My college career.
Mike and Ben's room freshman year because I was like, we all take our COVID test because we're like, oh, we were around Owen.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and we're all like,
well, you know what it is? We can't be going out like syllabus eve. Is it overrated, underrated? Syllabus eve. Here we go.
I think it's overrated.
I would agree. I think
Honestly, it's
freshman year underrated, perfect time.
Because that was the first time we ever had to experience going out in college. We didn't know what the college.
Well, we're going out the day before classes.
I mean,
like that was a great time.
Well, we went from high school. We went from high school having classes from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. right every day. But it was to college. You're like, oh, I have 2 classes today. I could go out the night before. I might as well. What's that going to be about?
I mean, I do, but I got COVID because of it.
I see. So I didn't know if you were going to go there. Say that.
I did get COVID because I went out. But I think it was underrated. Now it's overrated. Not a lot of people do it anymore.
I guess I think it was like when
Maybe we need to bring back. I mean, we can't really do it anymore.
I don't know if we have syllabus. We've we're on the last semester of classes, so syllabus is dead. We have no more syllabus. It's gone.
Let's just book a 5th year. Let's just take one class next year, pre-game, the day before,
Not.
and then show up extremely hungover.
That would be something.
I mean, why not?
What's there to lose at that point? You know?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's dead.
All right. My first impression of you, I had no idea who you were, but genuinely, you had shorter hair, I think. A little bit shorter hair.
Did I?
I think you did. And then you were a 9, so I was like, maybe this guy's going to be a really good hold-up 9. And then he ended up not playing. All 4 years, basically. So I was kind of disappointed, but I thought you were like a really good player. Because you're tall, you're stocky. Maybe you should be called Beef.
No, that's your name. That's never changed.
Okay, well.
See, I didn't come in as a 9, though. So, like, I guess that's
true.
there.
I thought you were a 9.
I came as I thought I was going to play center mid. Still miss playing center mid, but now we have our disagreements that you don't think I'm a center mid, so I'm not even going to go there.
Well, you have to be coordinated. I don't think you're coordinated.
Brother, I'm telling you, if I, like, if we went, like, dude, we're just playing, we're both going center mid, I'd love it.
Okay, what about your body control, then?
My body control would win me a foul, or I would go win a header. I'd do
name
anything.
Is Spaz Jiggy.
That's the alt account. That's the other account. I don't care about that account. But like that, so at some point or another in the next 10 years, we will go against each other playing center mid, and I will win. Just we're just gonna put that there.
Yeah,
we're gonna leave that there.
220 pounds.
Really?
Sorry.
My weight fluctuates.
Yeah.
We know that.
Okay. Biggest disagreement we've had. I'll go first. Maybe you have a different one.
Okay.
But I'll go first. Sophomore year.
Mm-hmm.
We're playing 2K.
Yeah.
Right? And we actually got into a little physical fight about this, right?
Right before practice.
Right before we had to go to practice, actually, yeah. So, what was it? You wanted to be Karl Anthony Towns, or you wanted to be Chris Middleton.
I wanted to be Chris Middleton.
We're doing 3v3, right?
Yeah, it was me, you, and Corsi.
And we were playing, was it Park?
No, it was triple threat.
Triple threat.
It was my team triple threat.
Yeah. And you wanted to be Cat, right?
Yeah, I wanted to be.
And you were Chris Middleton, but you wanted to be Cat.
No. Wasn't it? I thought it was reverse. I thought you guys wanted me to be Cat.
Yeah, because we needed the center. We needed the center presence.
I was like, I can do it with Chris Middleton. It's fine.
And how did that go? I don't think we won a game. So
I think I talked this big game, and then I just couldn't make a shot. And then you're like, you should have just been Cat. I was like, I don't want to be Cat. And then we just kept going. You and Corsi just kept saying little things, and it turned into me just losing my mind because I didn't want to be that. And then if you guys were technically right, I was just losing it. All right, my Siri just went off. That's cool.
All right, well.
I
was laying on the ground after that, and then you actually got over me and started punching me. Right?
I think I had some cuts on my hand from that. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
like it turned into a physical altercation just based off 2K. Like the fact that that's how that that's bad. Can't let video games take control of you.
Maybe you should stop playing them.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Okay. Well, what's your biggest disagreement that you think we've had?
I'd say the chair. The whole chair. The chair incident was...
Well, fun fact about this. So, we moved all of our Xboxes into the common room, and we had like a... What do we call it? Jumbotron?
Yeah,
it was a Jumbotron. There was 4 monitors around the table.
Yeah, we had a big table. We had...
Yeah, it was awesome.
It was incredible.
But that required to move chairs in there, right? And all right, go ahead.
Yes, we moved all the chairs from each person's room, right, and everything. And I remember my spot was right in like the back corner type thing, right. And I'm sitting there. No. I get back from class, and someone in our room was sitting in my chair in the corner where my Xbox is. I was like, "Hey, yo, can you move so I can sit there and eat?" And they're like, "No, like I'm sitting here, like it's not yours." And I'm like, "Well, it's my chair, and that's like where my stuff is. So can you move?" And they said no, and I'm just like, didn't understand it because I was like, it's still my spot, and my chair and my stuff there. And I think the whole argument that ended up coming back, like happening, was because my stuff's in the common area. So when it's in the common area, it's fair game. I still kind of disagree with that.
That was our producer, right? That was sitting in it.
Was it? Okay, it was. So it
was our producer.
I didn't remember at the time who it was.
How dare you do that to him?
Okay, relax.
I think we did a majority vote, and you lost.
I don't think I got a vote.
Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't have.
I mean, I should have. It's mine. It was my chair out there.
It's your chair in a common area.
What?
See? You're sitting in his chair.
This is your dad.
This is his chair.
This is not yours. You don't own it. I own that chair.
Did you pay for it?
I did. My mom paid for it.
Exactly. So it's your mom's chair. It's your mom's chair, dude.
Yeah, but like my mom was there. Just like your dad's not here, so it's not your couch. In that sense. I don't know. That turned into such a big problem for no reason. It got resolved, and I lost, and I had no say anymore. So we were dead. But did we go to court for that? Was that one of the times we?
I think we did. I think we did go to court.
The amount of times we went to a random court for no reason, just to settle a dumb argument.
Not actual court, but
no. Just sit there and figure it out.
So why do you think we actually work together on this podcast?
For one, we get along real well. Not that I think everyone in this house all gets along. Anyone could do it. But I think we share a lot of the same things with sports, with just talking and hanging out.
I agree.
I think the other thing about it is like, when we want to go do something, a lot of the times, it's just us two going and doing something, right? We went to Applebee's on Monday, and we both looked at each other. We had to try the Owen burger?
The Owen burger, yeah. Advertisement, you got me. Applebee's, you did a great marketing job, by the way, on that.
The amount of times we saw that ad on TV, just sitting there watching, we're like, at some point we have to go try it. We came to Monday night, had nothing going on, and we got to go try the Owen burger. And like I think
Shout out Bees.
It was quality. I don't want to talk too much, but it was pretty good. It was pretty good. But again, that kind of goes right back into why we get along so well. Is that it's those little things, those random stuff where like just need something to do, and feel like a lot of time it's just us doing something because everyone else is busy.
Yeah, I mean it was 40 degrees the other day, and we were just outside playing beer by ourselves.
We look up.
Why not?
Should we play die?
Clear skies, might as well, right?
So it's kind of one of those things. I don't know if it's kind of what your thoughts on it is too, right? But
all right, next segment here. We're going to introduce a fun little segment here. It's called Pick a Side. Okay, so our producer is going to show a statement up on the screen, and then we're going to have to pick a side and argue it. All right, no fence sitting. Okay, you have to pick a side here. All right, so you're not going to be in the middle. You got to pick a side.
Okay.
All right, first one is Brock Purdy an elite quarterback, or is he a system quarterback?
I think he's a system quarterback. I think Brock Purdy's he's not to me in the elite category. He's good, but I don't think he'd dominate anywhere else, to be honest. He's just done some stuff like cool whatsoever, but he's not great in my opinion. What about you?
I mean, he's got it. I would agree with you on this one. I think he would be a system quarterback. He hasn't proved that he has that mentality to go the extra mile. Maybe we're gonna have to see him on a different team to put him in the elite quarterback category. So if he ever moves on to a different team, I mean, Mac Jones, we have his jersey up here. Is that Mac? Is that Mackie right there?
We were saying it was Drakey, but
is that Mac? Okay.
Yeah, no.
Mac Jones can take over the Niners if this doesn't work out for Brockety in the future. But I think in order to call him an elite quarterback, he's got to win. He's got to win the Soupy.
Yeah,
he's got to win the Soupy first. He's got to lift that Lombardi. But I also think you have to be able to play under a different coach and a different system to be considered an elite quarterback. So I would agree with you with this.
I will say, I'm going to leave it off on this for this question, is that I want to see Brock Purdy either be on a different team or have a different coach than Kyle Shanahan.
I would agree.
At some point in his career, if he takes that next level to go win a championship, I want to see him be good on that same point in that.
All right, next one. College football transfer portal. Is it good or bad?
You can start this one. I started the last one.
I would say that it's a very good thing. I think the transfer portal should be a thing, but it should be tweaked. You can't have coaches be taking jobs in the middle of a playoff.
Uh-huh.
I think that it should be moved back a little bit, so then players and coaches can move on after the season.
Yeah.
And then the spring season get delayed more, so then they have time. And then transfer portal, you shouldn't be able to transfer more than once. I think you have one transfer, possibly you sit out the next year, but no more of this. I mean, it's literally like the NFL. Like there's free agency and everything. You can just enter anytime you want. You're not signed. You can get NIL and sign, and then you can just bounce in the portal the next year just because you want to, because you want to go play for a championship contender.
So to me, it's almost sound like you're saying it is bad. Like you're saying go back.
I know. So like
in a bit, like
the question is it good? I think the portal's good, but it just needs to get revamped.
I'm going to say the way the transfer portal is set up right now in this day and age is bad. I agree to your point that, like, there's no reason the portal should open when we are still in the college football playoff. Because then students have to decide whether or not they want to stay on the team while they're still playing. Like, and then coaches have to go recruit while they're still preparing to play games. Like, that's insane. That is so wrong in every way. And to kind of end this part off, I think there's been about 10,000 athletes enter the portal between Division 1, 2, and 3. There are still 6,000 of them that are still in the portal, I think, at this point. I think that was the stat I saw. That is absurd.
Maybe we get some to come here.
Hopefully so. Probably not, but you never know.
I mean, we need to win the conference. Our team needs to win the conference here in a little bit. All right. Anyways, next one. VAR for soccer. Love it or hate it?
This is hard because I think I'm split because like the offsides and that stuff that he's split off of like the tiniest little thing. Like you're like this much where you can barely even see it. I'm like is it offside? It is, but can you even tell it is?
Yeah. Well, I mean they got like.
But again, I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna leave it at yes. I like it. It's the way it should be. The way the technology is, you have to use it.
They have the good technology for it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you never get like a straight on angle for it.
Fair.
But I'm going to say I hate it.
Really?
VAR, let's just scratch the thing. Let's just go with the on-field call, screw it all right? Just scratch it. Let's do no replay so no one can know if it's a good call or a bad call. Let's just go off the one guy that's in the middle calling the game. All right?
Yeah, and then when Man City loses the Prem off a call by the ref, you're going to lose your mind.
Oh, so be it. But it's part of the game. The referee's part of the game.
I don't know about that.
Get rid of VAR. The ball never goes over the line. All right. Offsides, referee discretion.
I don't know. I don't know about that. The way it is now,
they usually make a good call from a tough angle. I mean, that's what most refs do here,
Good Lord.
All right. We have one more segment that we want to share with you guys today, and one that will be consistently on the podcast here, and it's called Starting Five. So basically, it's going to be like a draft. So today's segment is going to be top American sports moments of all time. Okay? All U.S. history. All right? So we'll go back and forth. We'll each choose 5. All right? And then we'll see. Then you guys will vote on who has the best starting 5. All right? For that week. And then that person will get a point for that week. And then maybe we'll throw some money on it or something. We'll see.
Yeah.
All right. So top U.S. sports moments of all time. I'll let you go first.
Since we brought up the topic of 2016, I'm going to go back with the Kyrie shot. I think to me...
The Kyrie shot, that didn't even win him it.
Yeah, but that was the shot that took them over. You had the comeback, you had all that
There's
stuff.
still a minute left in the game. They could have...
There was one of the points scored the rest of the game.
That's a terrible take.
I disagree.
Out of anything?
I disagree.
The Kyrie shot.
That is historic. And for us as Cleveland sports fans, that was like...
I'm just going to settle here. I'm just going to take the Cavs coming back from 3-1. Because that just trumps that. Because they won
I disagree. I disagree with that.
They won the NBA championship.
Yeah, but they don't win the championship without that shot.
This is unbelievable.
It's not.
No. Cavs overall coming back from 3-1 deficit is better than one single shot.
I don't know about that.
All right, so I took 3-1 deficit. You're up next.
We'll see who agrees and disagrees on that. For number 2, I'm going to go with one of the greatest Super Bowls ever.
And which one's that?
We have the Patriots versus the Falcons. We have a 28-3 comeback.
Good take. Good take. Is that the largest comeback in Super Bowl history?
Yes, it is.
All right. At my 2-2, I'm going to take Miracle on Ice. I mean,
good one.
Screw the Russians, right? Like, Soviets, get them out of here.
What
all right, that is single-handedly probably the greatest moment. There's a whole movie about it.
That movie was great. I'm not going to lie. That was a heck of a movie.
I think I watched it before my last ever collegiate soccer game. Actually, no. When I went to go play my first.
I watched that before my last ever high school soccer game. Not that matters. Okay.
Right, at the 3-3, who are you taking?
I'm going to go, although I am a LeBron fan over MJ, I'm going to go with MJ's shot. Do we know what I'm talking about? Do we have enough context there?
Yes, I know.
I'm just making sure there. We're not have some shaky ball knowledge.
Well, who is the GOAT? MJ or LeBron?
We're going to save this for another pod. We're not going to talk about it.
All right. The 3-3, I'm going 2019 Tiger Woods Masters win after having back surgery. I mean, no one even thought he would ever swing a club again. So at my 3-3, I'm taking Tiger.
Fair. Okay, so my 4. Let's think.
Can we cue the Jeopardy music here?
All right.
4-4. This one's gonna hurt to take as a fan, but I'm gonna take the Chicago Cubs. Over a century,
be my 5.
Over a century not winning, I'm gonna take the Cubs.
That sucks.
Winning the World Series in 2016.
All right, for my last one, I can't leave him out. I'm gonna go Michael Phelps.
Michael Phelps. I mean, yeah, gold medalist.
I mean, unbelievable. I'm sorry. Relax. Relax.
I don't think he knows what Michael Phelps did, guys. I don't know if he does. I mean, we got
relax. I can't even explain myself.
We got the commentary in the back. He doesn't even know what Michael Phelps
It was
what sport did Michael Phelps play?
Can we fact check, please?
Wait. What sport did Michael Phelps play?
Really?
Answer.
He's a swimmer, dude.
He's a swimmer. All right, just make it sure.
I mean, we really had to fact check me on that.
Hold on. He said he had 8 gold medals.
No. Didn't he have 8 gold medals?
23.
No. Didn't he have 8 in the 1 Olympics? Am I wrong? Look up. How many had in 1 Olympic Games? Tell me I'm wrong.
Swimming event.
What?
Name a swimming event.
Breaststroke, backstroke.
Whoa! Why is breaststroke the first one? Oh, look at that! Look what it said.
You didn't say that. You said Michael Phelps.
And I then said, and then I cleared. No. Here's the thing. And then I cleared it up. I said, look, he had won 8 gold medals in one of it. I did. Okay, I waited. I said Michael Phelps, and then you guys looked at me, and then I said it. Look, relax.
Reshoot your pick. Redo your pick. Say Michael
Relax.
Phelps winning 8 gold medals.
I said I didn't remember the year. I didn't remember the year. That's why I didn't want to say like what year it was.
So I think
say when he won 8.
I think we keep some of that in there because I think that was actually really funny. But and then I'll cut to mine. Okay. All right. So you went with Michael Phelps at your 5-5. Not sure. Maybe just the human.
I just didn't
know
remember.
what he did.
Look at me.
But
we're gonna clear this up one more time. I didn't remember the year when he won 8 gold medals, but I remember him winning 8 gold medals in one single Olympics.
I mean, I think I'm taking Michael Phelps 8 gold medals over Kyrie, but that's just me.
Also, I believe we had talked about that this was not the 1 through 5 wasn't a straight list from top to bottom. It was.
I'm just saying first thing pops in your head. All right. Anyways, my 5-5 to wrap things up here. I'm gonna go with Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game. I mean, 100 points in a single basketball game.
He was playing dudes that
unbelievable.
Weren't able to walk at that time.
100 points in a basketball game. I mean, unbelievable.
I'm not taking away from the achievement, but I'm just saying he literally played with homeless dudes who were unable to walk and run at that point.
Okay. But, all right, so that's going to wrap up the starting 5 segment there. It's up to you guys to vote who had the best starting 5. Was it me with the 3-1 deficit, or was it Jiggy with the Kyrie shot? It's up to you guys.
The Kyrie shot was more historic.
You pick. We'll figure out who owes what at the end of it. But thank you guys for tuning in to our first podcast episode. We're looking forward to doing more with you guys. As always, keep time out.
Owen, Reyes, Michael Giganti.